Today we want to look at quadratic equations, and now we have the question, solve the equation. This is an equation because it has an equal sign. Now we want to see how we can solve. This one we can solve in using different methods. Method 1 is factorization. Then method 2 is completing the square method. Completing the square method. Method 3 is quadratic formula. Then you can also as well use the graphical method. You can use the graphical method. Those are the possible methods that you can apply to that equation. Now let us look at the first one, factorization method. So here we look at factorization method. Factorization. What do we look at factorization? Now we bring our equation x squared plus 6x minus 16 equals to 0. This equation is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, where we can see from here that our a is 1. So our a is 1. B, you can as well see that it is plus 6. Then c is negative 16. Now, to use factorization method, what we find, we want to substitute this factor here, the coefficient of x plus x, with two numbers. And those two numbers, we have to find that their sum is equal to b, and that their product is always equals to ac. B, we already have b as positive 6. And we have AC, we have a times c, which is a times negative 16, get negative 16. If we find the two numbers, you will find that they are positive 8 and negative 2. Now, these two numbers, we introduce, we put an x to each of them. This one x, then we substitute them in where there was plus 6x, such that we have x squared plus, we have 8x minus 2x minus 16 equals to 0. Now let us use 2. Let us subdivide them into two groups. Let us make them into two groups like that. Then we do what we call factor method. Factor method means we remove a factor, a common factor to each of them. Now let us see x squared plus, then we have 8x. So the common factor here is x. If I put x outside, then it will remain x, then plus 8x. I've taken x out, it will remain 8. Then here, the common factor I can see is negative 2, where I put 2 outside and then bracket x. Now, I cannot put a minus here, because if I put a minus and try to open it, it will give me positive 16, which is not the case. So here it is supposed to be a plus. Then 16 divided by 2 is 8, equals to 0. Now you can see. What are you seeing here? We are seeing that here we have those parts having the same factor. Now we usually take 1 here. We say x plus 8, and then here with what remains here is x minus 2. Then we say equals to what? Equals to 0. Now, from here, how do we find the value of x? We find the value of x. Now, look at this. This is a bracket and this is another bracket. Meaning here there's a times. Now, if I have a 0 here and I multiply with a number here, what I get is 0. So this case can be 0. So x plus 8, it can be 0. Or another way you can look at it is that if I have a 0 here, I multiply with whichever number I get here, what I get here is 0. So therefore, it will be that x plus 8 is equals to 0, or one of them. So x minus 2 equals to 0. If I do like that, then let us see what comes out. From here, I will find, I take 8 to the other side, it becomes minus 8. On this other part is x, this 2 goes to the other side, and it becomes a minus, it becomes what? A plus 2. Therefore, from what I found is that equals to what? Negative 8 and what? And 2. So these are the factors that when you put in this equation will give you 0. And that's where we can say where we have our answers.